works better. I'll be blind, but it works better. Maybe I can do it over here and then be less blind. I look tired though. Well, what you gonna do? I am tired. Okay. Start. There I is. All right. So, today we are going to do things. But first, I need to do my listings and other crap. I apologize. It's just how it goes. When I start my day, look, I listen to The Real War Hamster every morning, and I recommend that you folks watch him too, because he's a lot of fun. Yes. He's a lot of fun and he's a good person. So, in case you're ever looking for somebody else to follow, he is the good. I hear my phone. It's bleeping away. Whoa, I forgot to turn off sound over here. Thank you for Ash Junkie for the follow. Just getting my stuff out, and then we're gonna get going on this stuff. Trying to... excuse me. I just did all of my writs, so, well, almost all except for my main character, so I'm like all trying to catch up with pulling things out of my bank and whatnot. Got things to do. And then I will do work bar, and then we'll move on with our lives. Start a currency. 189, 558. Withdraw. Withdraw. All right, let me give you a Prezi, because I do believe you are in one of my guilds or on my server. I'm not really sure which, but I think you are. Son of a bitch. Now that song's stuck in my head. Okay. Ash Junkie. That funky junkie. Thank you for the follow. Sent. Woo! Okay. Let us go to Clockwork real quick. Do the crows. Get this shit over with. I'm not feeling pretty today. Don't feel pretty. Don't feel pretty. Don't feel pretty and witty or bright. Oh, gosh. As you could probably guess, I did not take the pain pills that I thought about taking this morning because I feel like I've been taking way too many. So, I'm in bad shape, but we'll see. If it doesn't get worse, I will not take any more, but if it does, I'll consider it. My assets. I can give you some of my assets. 1, 2, 3. If you guys don't do the crow, you should. It's like, it's really worth it for the amount of times that you get Ebon Shadow stuff out of it. I find that it's really like free money crap that I'm going to have anyway. And enough people don't do it that the ebb and shadow style is actually still pretty popular. Oh, that was loud, whatever it was. So I'm beginning to think that part of the reason why I'm in such terrible pain is because my husband's away for the week. So I'm all by myself. And I think that I'm doing everything I normally, some of it he would be doing. I'm doing everything myself. I have a feeling that's probably what's going on. Is overuse of said limbs that normally, you know, I was cooking, I was cutting everything myself. I don't usually cut anything because my hands are weak and shake and I injure myself. So, you know, there's things like that that I wouldn't normally do that I have now been doing myself. Okay, get in there. No, you can come out. I'll sell you. Last night I tried to stream and I was feeling so boring. I was like, why does anyone listen to me? No one should listen to me. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty boring. All right, off to do last set of reps. And we will do things and stuff. Somebody just asked me to come work for them at a coffee shop, and I'm like, yeah, those days are behind me. I can't stand up, let alone make coffee anymore. Oh, is it nice? I haven't seen it. I should probably look it up. Another swamp jelly? How many swamp jellies do we need? Furnishing pack. Shadow and stone. I got this before. I don't want another one. Here we go. Get bundled details. Oh, that's different. Very oriental look to it. Weird. Did not expect that. They like those hat things. Argonians need the jellies. I don't know about the rest of us. My eye is twitching. I'm tired. I don't think I've been sleeping well. So I don't look my best. I apologize. Oh, I didn't know that was coming. Not sure I even heard about it. Bah. Hmm. Okay. Ooh, an empty spool. As a builder, I always appreciate getting a chance to have an empty spool. That's weird. Okay, let's finish this shit up. I've been up since 6. My cats have had me run ragged. Not getting enough sleep from them. Always keeping me up. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I have a friend request from who? I don't know who you are, Mr. Goronir. Pretty dead today. Only 6 people this morning. Hopefully more people show up in time. I may be a little early too. There we go. Plus, I think a lot of people are skipping my beginnings lately because they're Murkmire and 1 set of Ritz or more. Because I've just had no energy. I'm not building currently. I want to, but I'm not feeling it. I need to figure out what my next build is going to be and consider what I'm going to work on for the time being. Nothing really inspires me right now. All right, let's see. What do I put in the bank? You can see I was doing some surveys last night. I got some shit to sell. Why didn't I? Oh, because I didn't have it then. Naga Shaman set? Oh, I guess that's a jewelry set. They're not the brightest bulb in the box. Okay, time to send shit to my alt so I have things to sell. I sell so much crap on my alt accounts. Doesn't add up to much, but it gives me an excuse to be in other guilds. Ow. Ow. Can't bend this finger all the way again. Exactly that. It's called Oblivion style. So you nailed it. It is old school. You can get it from Minion. It's called, just look up Oblivion, and it's Oblivion style UI. It's not very configurable, but it's nice. You know, sometimes I turn it off because it's the brightness upsets my eyes. If I'm doing a lot of playing one day, but every so often it's nice to have on. I like it. Okay, sending this crap over to me. Stand in the place where you sang. I don't know the names of the sets because I don't do any crafting for anyone. I'm lame. All right. Let's see. Dubious, Longfin, both listed. Bast, Blue Antiloma. Ancient Hork. You're an ancient Hork, Donbat. Actually, I think you're more of a modern orc. Yeah, I wish that it had a little bit more configurable bit to it, and then I would be, happier about using it all the time, but for the time being, it's fun. Do you watch Randy Rainbow, Donbat? Because if you do, that reminds me totally of the riff he did on that one. He's a funny guy. Sorry, I'm getting all this shit done and I'll stop. As soon as I am done. Okay. Son of a... Now that song's stuck in my head from Hamdy's stream. I was listening to it. Sorry, this is taking me so long. I know, it's annoying. Going as fast as I can. I used to shop every morning too. Talk about being boring. Why is your brain like warm tapioca pudding? What have you done to your brain? Oh. Yeah, I'm not feeling like the groove yet this morning either. I'm sort of like behind on everything this morning, like mentally. I'm slow. Dragging. Ow. Okay, let's see what's left. Throwing things up here. We're going to look at a random house as soon as my listings are done. I got through this much coffee. I'm not done yet. $3 p.m. is when I start to fall asleep again. Of course. I need one more thing and I don't have one. All right, let's stick a temper up. Okay, moving right along. Hub. So, for those who don't know, essential housing tools, we have, I use it to do almost everything, including, in this case, going to open houses. Houses that people have opened up for review or for visitation. So let's go first to Not Vicious, because apparently they're not open. Permissions are changing on their own, folks, because ZOS has not fixed that bug. So if you go to one of your homes for any reason, make sure you check your permissions and show that it's not no access, because it's not anyone's fault. It's just that's what's going on, is it's not working. Tiny dog. My mother has a tiny dog. She has a Shih Tzu, and she carries it around. It's super well behaved, though. I always thought I'd hate a dog like that, but it's actually super sweet. It's an amazing dog. Except the only thing I don't agree with my mom about for that was it was not a rescue. And I hate people buying non-rescue pets, but whatever. Maybe one day we won't have that problem. Okay, so Tiny Dog looks like they just did a storage home. So, and a portal home. So let's just sign in and then move on. And then we'll see where else we can go. I think Tiny Dog has a second house, so maybe that one will be more furnished. This one seems to be just a pit stop house. Okay. Sleek Creek. Sleek of the Creek. My husband gets home really late tonight. And then he could take care of all the things that I've been taking care of myself, causing great pain and discomfort to my already hurting body. Slick Creek. That's a good way of putting it. Ooh, holy schmoly. This is different. Not what I was expecting. But, wow, impressive. That's one heck of a change. This is gorgeous. I don't know this person, and so I am extremely blown away by the fact that they were able to do this much. It's pretty impressive. What a change. Yeah. Pretty impressive, huh? I could use some dubious and longfin, excuse me, while I do a little crafting. Won't take long. I guess they don't like the Khajiit style, but this is pretty damn impressive. You have to admit it's quite different. Would not have expected this at all. What was it I was going to pop in here? Yeah, that. 9 effects, okay. I wondered if they were going to leave the creek in. What's that? I wonder what that's supposed to be. They left the creek in. Okay, that's phenomenally interesting. Look at that. I am really impressed. I wonder what the blue is supposed to be. Interesting. I want to know the story behind this. This is so cool. It's a hot spring, but the blue, like what's the blue marks? The random blue marks on the wall. What the hell is that? I've never seen that before. What is the... Should I know what that is? Because it's not an effect. Oh my goodness, look at that view. What a great job they did here. Makes me want to redo Daedra Key. I didn't know what that was. I need to redo my Sleep Creek now. I feel so... Oh, wow. This is amazing. I feel really, like, intimidated. I don't think I have one. Look at the little detail. The cup that fell. I thought that too, but here's the thing. Check it out. Turning off the effects, it goes away. It's an effect. They added a blue effect on the wall for some reason. I thought that initially that's what I thought too, but it apparently isn't. It's just a mark they put on the wall for some reason. I'm not sure why. But it's neat. I gotta see this other person's other homes now, though, because wow. Even though I don't usually binge on people's homes, I gotta see them. This is pretty cool. Ow, 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 ow. Wonder if it's gonna snow. Tiny Dog, Serenity Falls. We're gonna binge. I feel bad, but we're gonna binge. Just a little bit. Binge it just a little bit. I haven't gotten anything from Nesterish in a while. Okay, where are we? I'm like, let's see how much this one is completely and utterly changed. Okay. Good morning. How you doing? How are you and the hubby doing? So we've got some portals. I like that this person uses EHT. That's pretty awesome. Wow, all the items that went into this though. That's handmade. This is made by literally putting cobbles together to create a bridge. That item count though. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a work of art, but item count. Interesting. Wow, that's got to be terrifying. I'm sorry. I would be very scared. I guess maybe they tell you not to be scared because it's not... Hey, that ain't right! I'm in a lot of pain. I'm not feeling well, but I'm trying to push through it because I think I do better when I do stream. And I'm lonely. Miss my friend. Griff's been away, busy. He did send me a message this morning, though, so I feel loved. My husband's away for the week. Oh, there's all the trophies. Okay. Thank you, Zared. Much appreciated. It was funny, this morning I was hanging out in another chat, and I was talking about how I had to apply more spackle to my face. Oh, don't say that. I bet you I could find something awesome about it. Why don't you tell me if you want me to go look at it now? I will. I'm happy to. I can usually find amazing things in most homes. People don't realize how talented they are. Is there anything really tiny before I go off and do my thing? Mara's Kiss. Nope. It feels like spackle. Well, tell me where it is. I don't care if it's meh. You think it's meh. I bet you it's not meh. I'm writing down your name. Is it your primary? Pick your favorite. Ow. And you know, you don't just come out of, well, some people do, but you don't just come out of the womb at knowing how to be creative and being able to just think like that. And the people who do have other problems. Like the people who come out of the womb just like that super creative, a lot of times they have trouble being functional. So it's like a balance. People like me, I am not terribly creative, but I have to work at it. And if I work at it by applying the same kind of by applying the same kind of work that I put into everything else, like, you know, I'm very much methodical. I research, I sort. Hey, Faye. I do all of that kind of stuff. That's the way my mind works. So the way that I Teeth of Sisyphus. Yeah, it's like one or the other. I don't know too many people who are super creative and functional. It's like one or the other. So for me, like, I'm not super creative, but what I do is I work at it. I visit a lot of homes. The curse is indeed broken, Dawnbat. I visit a lot of homes. I look at a lot of art. And I try to learn how to be more creative and in touch with my own creativity. But the fact remains, I have a lawyer brain, not an artist brain. So that is the problem that I have. But, you know, everybody's somewhere on that spectrum. So I try not to compare. Don't be a lawyer. I just played a song yesterday called Don't Be a Lawyer. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, it's called. I am, she has my sympathies. Great. I could probably visit anyway, because I know the tricks. But let me just finish this stupid ticket stuff, and then I'll head over. I don't even need to do the rest of it. I just need to get the tickets. I am not I'm not a good oh, there we go, tickets. Okay. Woo. There we go. That's what I wanted. Excuse me, my arm. I have rheumatoid arthritis. I'm not the best person for people who want to be lawyers because I feel like it's a miserable profession. But it's a good education if people want to do it and then go into like politics or something, you know, municipal law, things like that where you know, it's a good background. Oh, it won't. Oh, that's wild. How can you possibly? That's insane. I love it. How can you say this isn't creative? Oh my God. How on earth can you possibly say this isn't creative? That's incredible. You're a nutball. If you think that's not creative, you are a pure and simple nutball. Because that is creative as hell. And awesome. What a great thing to see right off of the bat, you know? It doesn't matter what some people do. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta find what's special about you. Like, for example, you may not know them, but they're in my channel usually almost every day. There's Lavathi. She does the most lush, incredible, amazing builds, and I will never compete with her abilities to do lush, gorgeous things. This is hilarious, by the way. I love it. But you know, I have some abilities that perhaps she doesn't have. You know, I have a different style. My style is, I can't even explain it. It's just different. So, I do too. I don't know why you think you aren't good, because you are. Holy crap, it's hilarious. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. What's killing me? A plant was killing me while I was enjoying the mud crab holding a sweet roll. Oh my God, I love this. That is so funny. I can't believe how cute this is. This is very clever. You made me squee, dude. Oh, I'm jealous. I see your boat off in the distance. Jealous. I want a boat, but I don't want to go. Yeah, I do too, Delisha. And they were saying that they don't think that they're creative or that they don't do stuff like other people. And it's like, well, good, because your stuff is silly and cute. And what did you turn this into? Blah. Poor dragon. Work is worky. This is neat. With all of the different machines going all around it, you could probably extrapolate this idea into like something else too. Gotcha. Like maybe turn it into a spaceship interior or whatever. It's a good idea to start with for something else too. Yes. And this is also neat. It would be a great arena. A great arena, honestly. It's a good idea for it. Stadium or arena. Bah! Oh, hello. Fell right down into the guy's face. You have some really good ideas. If I miss anything, tell me. I have been known to miss things. As Lavathi would tell you. I was just thinking that, but I don't know if they feel confident enough to go into doing a stadium, but I should say so. There is, in fact, a contest coming up to do stadiums. But I am lax because I have not done it. But February 29th, which is a couple days from now, 2 days from now, here's the link. Just in case you want to take a look. I don't think he has a lot of entries, so there's a possibility that if you enter, you'll win no matter what you put in. Because he doesn't have, I don't even think he has 6 yet. So, don't be shy. And it's a lot of money. And I'm not entering, because I don't have the first clue of what to do, but you did do something that looks like an arena to me, or a stadium to me. Pretty. Bathroom. Oh, goodness, look at that. What is going on in here? That's so pretty. Ah! I don't know how to walk today. Have you noticed? Oh, how pretty. It's a wedding section. See, I'm not sure which part I was supposed to start with. I fell down, so... Okay, so let's say here. Oh, this is beautiful. I'd get married here. Aww. Oh, I'm sorry, Faye. I wish everyone could win. That's why I'm not usually huge on... What am I doing? House flipper. What's that? Hey, Lotus. I can't finish a thought. Please forgive me. I'm in pain and I'm not able to finish thoughts. I took 2 Tylenol. And I rarely take actual Tylenol. Usually I take some anti-inflammatories that are prescribed because they don't mess with your kidneys. But the Tylenol are in fact stronger, and I needed it today. I can't remember the last time I've actually taken Tylenol. So. Yeah, me too. Me too. To be honest with you, I usually don't even take the prize. For example, I don't know. Yes, this is a huge house, and I think I see something cute out there swimming. Or is that just a rock? That may just be a rock. I want to, like, live right here. It feels like it would be very toasty. This is beautiful. You did a really good job. I mean it. I am 100% sincere. It is a really cool guild house. I have seen guild houses where all they do is they put the tables out. Period. You've done so much more than that. And you've made it fun. And you've made it pretty in places. You've made it funny. And I love it. It's quirky and cute. And I would be happy with this as a guild hall. Very much so. And I love this overhang too. It's great. I mean it. I genuinely mean it. You did a really good job. I mean, this would crack me up every time I passed it. I would just die laughing at the mud crab, especially. Cracks me up. Very good job. All right. I've decided I'm going to take the pain meds. I'm going to take the jump. So hold on a minute. God, I made such a mess in this house. Because it's like I hurt myself doing things. Yeah. I hurt myself doing things. Yes. I used to sing opera. You don't currently. Currently, I do nothing of the sort. Alright. Corey. goronir. Nixtrix. Yeah, for many years. I was in college and taking opera. That's what I wanted to do with my life. I took 10 years of Italian. I practiced my ass off every day, and then I got really ill in college. I tell this story a lot. Thank you. I got really ill in college, and it's the same one that made me miss Griff's exam, and that he still, many, many years later, doesn't forgive me for it. But I got so ill, I was hospitalized, but I got ill with monohepatitis. It's when your mono gets so bad that it turns into hepatitis. And I was laid up so bad for so long that I ended up not... Holy crap, 146 items. Oh, no, Delicia, I know. I getcha. I haven't done anything with it either, but I hear you. But the thing is that he does big builds, but he doesn't necessarily do detailed builds. So you could do other things with it. Yeah, so I went to college for it and ended up being laid up for so long and sick for so long that I ended up not being able to do it anymore. All right, hold on a second. Whoop, who's here? Nixtrix. Hi. Let me leave. I was just looking at it. I'm trying to see if I can pull up something for you. Ah. So I go flat in this, but this was me once upon a time. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. Let me see. How can I hear things? How can I add things to this? Forgive me for a moment. I'm trying to figure this out, and I'm being brave. No, that's not it. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do screen capture or display capture. I'm being brave here, guys, but understand that this was me. I go flat at one point because I was performing in front of hundreds of people and I got scared. So I apologize for that, but this is me at least. So I'm being honest with you. Here. Tell me if you can't hear it. Can you hear it? Thanks. Thank you, Lushora. I think I was 17 too. There, I go flat. It's flat. 17-ish. It's almost done. That was me many, many moons ago. That's not as a very, it's not as, that was me young. I have better recordings, but that's the one I have. Thank you. Oh, thanks. I was 17 though. I'm 43 now. I mean, my voice, of course, improved after that, but the problem is that I got really sick. I used to practice and practice and practice and practice. I was a coloratura soprano, and now I don't have anywhere to sing anymore. But I had potential, and then I got so ill and hospitalized that for months I couldn't practice, and I got so far behind and everything that basically I basically almost failed out of the music program. And so I ended up going into my second choice, which was law, and that was a mistake. But I mean, basically you heard me at my almost best. I did better after that, but you know, I don't have recordings of all of that in college when I was really at my best. Then I got sick. Life sucks sometimes. But thank you so much. I appreciate the compliments. I don't usually sing for anyone. So, yeah, it's been a long time. All right, let's go back to where we were. We were at Nixtrix Goronir, unless I've been kicked out like I was yesterday. I think when I was young, I told you guys I used to practice all the time. I had this cat named Boots, and he used to sing with me. I'm not kidding. When I started singing, he would start chirping. He would do that thing that cats do when they're looking at birds, when they're like, you know, and they get all excited and they start making those noises. That's what he used to do. Okay, so Nixtrix does a lot of EHT stuff. She does some really amazing work. I'm just gonna ask her if it's okay. But he passed away when I was like, 16 or something. But he was such a sweet cat. I'm just asking her if it's okay if I tore it on stream. Oh. She's asking me if it tanks my FPS to see all the effects, and I said no. I love them. All right, I'm gonna look. Just the toasters they play on. Okay, sorry, that was funny. Red side, cooking alchemy portals. Blue side, forge dual crafting. Okay. Oh, yeah. Uh, yeah, I used to sing all the time with my cats growing up, but you know, I don't practice anymore because I don't. In twilight hours, hear our song. We gather here, so come along. We greet you kind, so keep in mind this coven is the best you'll find. Stay true to it, and you will see a home from home this place can be. So enter here with hearts fulfilled, and harm ye none. Do what ye will. Beautiful. So this is the red side. They did it by color. Oh, guys! Thank you! You helped me make that box! You did. You guys gave me advice. Like, as I'm making it, you're like, want to use that, or that doesn't look right, or try this, or that looks good, or whatever. You know, you guys help. You don't just sit there like bumps on a log or anything. I do appreciate it. It did win, by the way, so thank you. And ESO actually retweeted his tweet about it. So ESO itself actually retweeted it, and it had the picture of the chocolate box in it. I was actually pretty happy that the way that he approached it, he came in and he said, oh, let's guess what all the flavors were. And I was like, yes, that's exactly what I did when I was thinking about it. I was like, delicious. Zara did an amazing job. And it was heartfelt. So anyway, red side. So they color coded this. I love it. It's a great idea. Wow. How'd they... Okay, that's Aetherius. That's beautiful. You did an amazing job, Zared, and it was such a heartfelt, beautiful thing. Oh, thank you. You know what's funny is I started making that chocolate box before he even announced that he was doing hearts. It was very strange. Oh my goodness, look at all these effects. Honestly, don't get what's the word? Intimidated by Nyx tricks, because honestly, Nyx tricks does more effects better than anyone else I've ever seen, including better than me by far. So don't be intimidated. I mean, everybody has different things they're good at. Snick seasoning. Stopping the list. Snack. More snack. More snack. Snack. Skittles. I love that. I know what that joke is about, too. I'll explain it to you in a minute. Snack stew. Snack taco. Snack lava. Herbs tortilla. Snack jerky. Snack lava salt. So what's funny is wow, that's wild. The funny part is that they have a guild member whose name I think is just Snack something. So they always joke about cooking him and eating him, like joking around. So everything here is about cooking snacks because that's their guildie, and I think that's really funny. Ah, there's so much going on here. But that's all effects, see? Crazy, huh? Ah! Dead hanging thing. Creepy. This is goronir, which is amazing. Oh, did they? Yeah, they spelled that right. Yeah, it is rad. Totally. Salem's Imperium. Today's special. Burb with cheese glowies. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. So Salem, like the cat from Teenage Sabrina. Yes! You didn't know that? Yeah, you could do it. I'll show you how to do it later. But this is hilarious. Burb with cheese glowies. Sabrina, thank you. Yeah, that's hilarious. So, oh, beautiful. Wow. Really making use of Aetherius in different colors. Burb. So, study room with booze. I'm a fan. So creative. You know what I like about Nyxtrix is she doesn't back away from the idea of doing things really bright. You know, some people feel like it's when it's too bright and it's too it becomes too fake looking, but sometimes that's the point, you know? Like you can have something that looks fake and over the top. That's the point of it sometimes. So here is their wow, that's a brilliant idea. Using the moon gate like that and then having it looks like an observatory if you do it this way. That's really incredible. I didn't watch South Park, but I'll take your word for it. That sky is called Aetherius, by the way. There's a lot of ethereal stuff going on in here. I'm going to jump down and look at this real quick, and then we'll go back up. This is a little bit of Moloch ball over here. Little bit of Moloch in your ball. And really nice use of effects everywhere. Just lovely. Forge! Me too. Big fan. What is this? This is beautiful. Wow. What is this? Just a cave? It's a beautiful, beautiful cave. Great use of fairy dust, too. See all those sparkles? Those are fairy dust from FX. You just pick a color and select fairy dust. This is also an effect, these hanging glow things. Those are glowworms. Just, you can do so much. And it's fun to experiment and do things that are over the top. It's okay to be crazy sometimes. Go nuts. Have a little fun. This is so beautiful. Enchanting. I'll say very enchanting. Oh, wow, that's neat. I wish that Cardi were here right now. He would, I think, enjoy seeing his house, his tools being used this way because it's just so neat. I know there's something over there. I don't know how to get there. Let's see if we come back to it. Okay, clothier. Oh, they have the cycling backgrounds. So it's almost like some people use that for TV because it changes. Ferrari hiding in a tree, as one does. Woodworking. Okay. Oh, so this is where the portals were. Okay. I mean, please don't be intimidated because I am. And so I'll be intimidated for all of us, and we'll be fine. We'll all be just okay. Let me send something to Lucia real quick. I want Cardi to come back. I want him to come on and see this. He's been so busy lately. There we go. I feel like there's something right here, but maybe that's just the top and I'm overthinking it. Look at that water. The way that they did the shiny water. Beautiful. I wish I could do effects like this. Oh, what books do they have out? Oh, all of them. So these are books that you can add from EHT. So for example, if you have them discovered, you can, for example, select any of these and show them. Not only do you have the whole book, oh, you're welcome, but you can also pick specific documents. So for example, if you just want an evacuation order, not the whole book, you can have that too. So it'll show as evacuation order. Now, the person has to have discovered the document or they won't be able to see it anyway. But that is a really cool trick, I think, to make your house more, what's the word I'm thinking? Personalized? Is that the word I'm thinking of? Okay, so what was blue? I want to reread these signs. Blue, forge, jewel craft, target dummies. I did not get to the jewels or the target dummies. So let's do that. I must have missed those. Because I has the dumb. Wait, where'd it go? What? Where was it? Am I stupid? I must be stupid. Wouldn't be the first time I'm stupid. Not there. And you are welcome, Lushora. I love to be able to give things to people. Wait, is it in here? No. I don't know where it is. It is. Maybe all the way through blue? Or maybe she hasn't added it yet. Yeah, that's entirely possible. I just don't want to miss things because I'm terrible about missing things. Really terrible. All right, let me turn these off. Burbs. Oh, here they are. Derp. What's this? Do you know why willows weep? Witches do. It's a secret they keep for when you fall into a dream. The willow weeps for scars unseen. It beckons you when you dream deep, whispering hymns to help you sleep. Each leaf is said to hold a soul, not a half, but not quite whole. And in these souls it finds its peace, for all things live and all things cease. Well, that's freaking deep. Holy cow. Hey, it's somebody else with one of those marks. Wonder why. Wonder what they mean. I feel stupid that I don't know what they mean. That is very moving. Reminds me of a story that I am working on for my book, for my Civil War book, about how all things die. Sometimes we forget that. They made a hobbit hole! That's amazing. Look at the little hobbit hole. That's so cool. I feel like I'm never going to find all the things in this house that it contains. Because I still haven't found the jewelry. And apparently the jewelry exists. The jewelry section. Because I found everything else. I feel really kind of lost at this point. Which, unfortunately, I feel bad about, but I feel like it's got to be something that I'm personally missing, not something that they did wrong or anything. I think I found everything except for the jewelry. So I'm going to call it and move on. I love Nick's tricks. She just does a phenomenal, phenomenal job on everything. Zared, I may know who he is. I knew a lot of the really old remaining Civil War vets who did that. There's videos about them. Let me show you text. Let's go to a storage house. There was a... Forget it. I have it right here. So this is my book. This is the beginnings of my book. I went through and I, for my research, I did every single day of the war. And each one has over 1,000, it has over 1,000 different sources. Plus, I did the genealogy for every single soldier in the unit. Oh, sure. If you tell me the name, I could probably look it up. But there's two stories that really get me. One of them was about the bell. There was a bell in South Carolina that rang out when the South Carolina actually left the Union, and its name was actually Secessia. That was the name that they had for the bell, and it was something that people who believed in the Confederacy were really, really proud of. They were proud of the bell. They saw it as a symbol of their country, their new country. And this Southern woman was, let me get the story. I'm sorry I'm doing it this way, but it's such a, like, really poignant story. Death and loss have a lot of interest in my life, as I've discussed in the previous streams. I'll just be a minute. I'm so sorry. I wish I knew what day it was on. I do have every single day. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. I do appreciate it very much. I will get to this. I promise. This is what makes me different. Is that I actually know this stuff and share it, and I'm really boring, but I'm a nerd. And that's how we roll around here. We roll nerdy. White and nerdy. Okay. I'm gonna find this. If I have to do this from memory, I'm gonna be pissed. Give me a second. So much death. I won't even tell you the really nasty ones, but there's so much death. And in a way, that's like kind of why I'm writing about it. It gives me an opportunity to talk about death. But I was talking about I think a lot about death. So it was one of those things that, like, I needed a reason to talk about death. And so the Civil War sort of fell into that whole world. Um, I think when you're alive and you're young, especially, and you haven't been exposed to a lot of death, everything seems like it's going to go on forever. You know, you never think that things are going to end. And that was the way that a lot of people looked at the Bell secession and the Confederacy as a whole. They thought, they they didn't think that it could possibly ever end because they hadn't seen a country die. They didn't see like anything die. And so that's part of what, people don't realize is that, you know, countries aren't necessarily forever. It can feel like it, but, we can't. In the US, it's hard for us to imagine that a country may not last forever. But Europe has had the benefit of seeing a lot of that, things coming and going and dying, and the countries. I'm sorry, I promise you I will get through this. I just need to find it because it means something to me. Mm. People with jaws shot off, all sorts of terrible things. It's awful. But yeah, this is my book. I've been writing it for years. Unfortunately, I just can't seem to write it in a way that I'm satisfied with, you know? I don't know if any of you are writers, but like I hate everything I write. And so I end up like not ever finishing it. So it'll be years from now and I may never finish it. Depressing. Give me a minute more. Yeah. This is something that matters to me. I had picked a unit. This was actually it's my husband's ancestors, because my ancestors were in Italy at the time where this all happened. Um, this stuff was way before me. Now everything I write is shit, according to me. I ended up taking a class last semester, and I'm probably going to take another one. And that is what I'm going to end up doing to try to get myself to finish this book, because every time I try to write it, I hate it. And I need to stop doing that, because that's not the way that things work. You have to write even if you hate it. You don't get better unless you write. And, well, that's what life is. Life hurts a lot, I think. And I think that's why I had to write it, was because there is so much pain in life that I've been through that I had to talk about it. I think I'm terrified of death. Not for myself, but for losing people. I think I'm more terrified of loss than I am of death itself. Okay, so basically, I can't find it, which sucks. So the bell. So she goes to town. Oh, please do tell me. Uh, she goes to town and she sees Secessia, the bell I was just telling you about, and it's laying in the dirt, falling apart, laying in the dirt, forgotten. This is after the war ends, like right after, in the Confederacy, in the South Carolina, and the Belle is just laying there practically destroyed. And she thought to herself, it was like seeing someone dead, because she was thinking, this is the symbol of our country. This is the country that I thought that was going to last. I thought we were going to be the Confederacy and that this was going to be our future. And here it is, laying here dead. Something I never thought I'd see dead. And I have to remember that all things die. Everything dies, not just people. Ideas die. Nations die. And so, like, that struck me on a profound level, because I have a problem with loss. And I think that people back then in the US had a better grip of it, because they saw so much more death than we did, first off, and secondly because they were so religious, and I'm not religious. So if you want to include text in your home, this is what you do. Okay, you go into EHT, you go under the wand, and you see text here. You hit text. You can pick which different sample text you want to use. I'll show you. I'll move it out of the way so you can see it better. You can use these, this. Daedric, it doesn't really come out readable, but it's good for, like, if you want runes or something. We need better choices, but for the time being, this isn't bad. So just, you pick your text, and then you select placed if you want. And you can type in anything, like, Stabby is a potato, right? And then, set. No, agreed. Why do you think I'm here? And then you can change the colors to anything you want. And there you go. You got text. Stabby is a potato. Isn't that nice? So you can do that anytime you like. It's really simple. As for the books, I'll show you the books real quick too. Essential effects. Go into add. Library. Any single volume. Intricate's fine, whatever. I don't care what it looks like. And then here it is, right? All right, first you can change the color to anything you like. Then you can go, which of these do you want? The motifs, eidetic memory, or Shalador's library? I like eidetic memory. And we have last words usually is a good one. Notes and memos. Goodbye note. I don't know what the effects do. So then you click on it, and here's the goodbye note. And then, so if someone came in here, right, and I had a, hey, Ula, and this was shared, if these were shared, someone comes into my house and they see a book here, what they will see is read a goodbye note. They click it. If they have not discovered this note, they won't see anything. It'll be blank. If they've discovered the note, they'll see the note. So that's the only drawback. And I'll show it to you real quick in what I did with Moroth, because I made it the plot of the house. So let me put this away. So Mornoth was my Halloween house. And so what happened with the Halloween house is when Jayhart came to look at it, I told him, it's a mystery. Find out what happened to the townspeople, because as you can see, the townspeople are dead. Dead people everywhere, right? I lost all of my books on this stuff. All right, I gotta fix this. Something happened with the update that things were destroyed. All right, notes and memos, and this was it was something about necromancy, and it was corpse something. I don't know if I'm going to find it. I got to go back and pull this up because this is going to piss me off. Final words. It was like rhymes and funny stuff. Anyway, so let's just pick whatever for now. But there was, in fact, a story. So this is going to be a placeholder for now, right? So you find that guy, and you wander around, and what happens is first you run into a zombie. I mean, Fezaz, who says, "This one does not know what has happened, but it does not seem to bother Khajiit. So Khajiit has wares if you have coin." So all these people are dead, but the cats aren't. So that explains also why I have Perari over here, because it doesn't affect Khajiit. Then you go in the bank, and you have Izabi, who says, "A Periite cult arrived one day. Suddenly, all of the villagers began to act strangely. This one has been hiding in here since." So then you go upstairs to explore, and you're still wondering, what happened? How did this all happen? What went down? And this is just a neat little trick I did with a fake background. Makes it look like it's much bigger than it really is. You come around here, and I need to fix the lighting in here. It's too bright. And here you go. We've got Periite. We've got the person here. Yeah, it lost all my settings. There was a book that said, it was a Periite cultist book that said something about, like, I'm dying of the flu now, whatever, but whatever. And then you come over here and you see there's the poison being poured into the well. And now you know what happened. But all of my settings are gone, so I'm going to have to redo it. But I made it, the point was, this was told you what happened. And by looking through all of the books, I had found a book that was, I thought, dead on. It was perfect. I think it was like, "I've poisoned everyone." Psijic cults? It was something about Periite. Letter from a Periite cultist. This is upsetting. It was letter to Periite, I think. That really annoys me. Letter to Periite under Anequena? The letter says, "Thank you, Periite. I know you will never read this, but I need to thank you in writing for listening to my prayers. This letter is written to you, but is not for you. This letter is for all the non-believers, the doubters, the ones who scoffed when I told them the old gods would wash away their evil. I prayed to every Daedric prince, but you were the one who answered, the one who saw that the only way to fix this city was to kill it from within and burn it to the ground. Even as the flu spreads through my body and the blood flows from my mouth, a smile crosses my face, and a single phrase circles my fevered mind. Thank you, Periite." So what I did was I found a letter first that I wanted to use as a, hold on, as a story. And then I worked backwards from there. I was like, how am I going to do this? So yeah, I mean, I have to find it again. I just don't know where it is. Plots and schemes, crimes, I don't know. Daedric cults. I don't know where it is. It's pissing me off though. But that would be how I would suggest doing it. If you want to write a story and have it done for you like this, I think that this would be an interesting way to do it. You know, come up with a scheme and then build an area around it. I don't know. Hold on. Devoted and arranged. These are fascinating, by the way. You could just sit here and like read it. Just sit here and read them all, and they're fascinating. Letter to Periite? No. Notes and memos. I know. I'll move on. I just let me do this. No, I want mysteries and clues, not... Pissing me off, man. Ah, found it. Letter to Periite. Done. So now, if people come here, there you go. That solves the mystery of what happened here. The other thing I want to do is I want to fix this, make it darker. So let's, I'll show you how to do that too. Because when you change a sky, as you can see, it's got that awful clipping issue. One of the ways to fix that is to make it dark. And so we're going to do that real quick. We're going to add darkness. So we'll do lighting. We'll do brightness global. Then we select it, and we can mess with how bright or dark we want it to be. Okay, see you, Zared. So generally, I like to have it a little darker. It's not working over there. Nope, that's not going to work. I'll tell you what I'll do. I did come up with another solution. There's a trick. There's a panel over here. Okay. There. That panel now I put over here. Come on, don't move in single digits here. It must be really far away, I think. Oh, but you can kind of see it from here. You can kind of see what it is. See it? It's moving now. Now, what I want to do is rotate it. And then there. Now, I dyed it the same color as the sky. There's a reason why I'm doing this. Now I put it past the trees. Now, what is going on is you can't see that, the idea is to not be able to see the far off stuff that makes things look weird. So you won't be able to see that weird, odd looking scenery in the background. But what you will see will be cool, because then I take the fog, I clone that, and I'll bring the fog over here, right where the stuff is. I hate when I can't find the fog. Which one are you? I'm going to just delete you and add it from scratch. Fog dense, add. Wait, no, I don't want that. That was a mistake. I misclicked. Go under, I think it's weather. Fog dense. Okay, so I've got the fog in front of me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, rotate it. Now it's straight up and down, right? Gonna push it out in front of that thing I made, that panel, and we're gonna make it bigger. And then we're gonna change the color to match the sky as best we can. That's pretty damn close, I'd say. Now, normally what I would do is I would fiddle with this until I have the panel exactly where I want it. You wouldn't see the lines anywhere. I would have it like that the seam would not show. Right? It's, if you see over here, I got it perfect over here. So this doesn't look perfect yet. But we still have the problem of the light looking weird. So I'm going to add lighting, global. There we go. That's a lot better. Looks a little less odd. And then we'll mess with the lighting. Get a little darker. Now it looks like just moonlight or something, right? So it may be a little too dark, but the idea being that I actually like it like this. It's too dark, but I like it. Just fiddling around with it. I'll come back and fix it later, but because I have to fix that to look a little less obvious. But it can be done. I just don't want to spend the whole stream doing it as I go upstairs to do more fiddling with it. Sorry, guys. But the point is that yes, you can make it nighttime. Yes, you can make a stormy sky. It doesn't always look perfect. You know, you need to do some trickery to make it work beautifully or whatever. But I like, personally, I like the way that you can do this. So height. Oops, I did that wrong. I meant to do size. Oh my goodness. Heaven forbid. I don't like that fog. I want to copy the fog I have over here and make it work this time. Clone. And then I'm going to drag it if I can. You can sometimes drag things in EHT, but I find it is hard to get it to do that just properly. What, you don't want to see me struggling to make this work when it's not. Oh, I see what it's doing. Rotate. Position, 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 position. There we go. That is what I wanted. So that you can see the seam, but you can make the clouds darker or lighter, whatever you want. But as you can see from the corners I haven't fixed, it does look different. I can change this. I can make it just so it's only blocking the scenery that I want it to block. I can do all sorts of things. But it is a trick that is possible to do when you're dealing with the problems of having the scenery and looking odd. And here, when I put it down really low, I'd have to do a separate panel for over there. But I think it looks best when I put it down really low, right? Looking quickly, you can't see shit. It looks real. I'm going to have to do a separate panel for there to cover that background. But otherwise, I think coming in, it looks like a dark and stormy night. I mean, it's a little too dark, but you get the idea? See, doesn't it look like a dark and stormy night? Oh. I would want the lighting a little brighter so you could see autumnal stuff, but I would fix that. I would have that covered. And then you would come up here and you might notice some things are off, but it won't look as off as, you know, seeing all of the scenery in the outlying areas. It's still a technique that I'm working on. It's not something that I have completely figured out, but I'm working on it. And as we work on it together, it's something that we can improve. I'm not saying I'm great or anything, because I'm not. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the information. I appreciate that, Zared. I will get a hold of you once I get a good chance to look at it. All right, let's go to Banther Lodge Grand Psijic. I will be right back. I need a quick, it looks better than it used to, right? I'll be right back. Hey, Zara, do me a favor and text me the only thing I've left in a build with is the guest room. Hey, it happens. Zara, text me, DM me rather, with your email address, because I'm going to want to email you stuff about that ancestor. Oh my goodness. Holy crap, Raven. I did not expect to see a full-on house right behind me with gorgeous windows. Okay. Yeah, I mean, EHT, I love doing problem solving with EHT. Sometimes it takes me hours and hours to figure it out, but I'm happy to try, because I may be slow, but I'm dedicated. I may not be brilliant or anything, but I do also have friends who are super smart and good at EHT, and they teach me things that I otherwise would not have been able to do. So this is incredible. Look at how real this looks. Raven, I've never seen you do something like this. This is phenomenal. Wow. What is that though? Is that a broken down door? Why is there a broken down door? There's two oh no, it's a barn. Barns doors break off and you can put them on the ground. Dirt. I'm not the brightest bulb in the box. I miss my Griffin. He used to be around all the time. It's been like the entire trip this week. Was it? Okay, then I won't spend too much time on it. Which TV show is it supposed to be? Does anyone know? Because I don't know anything about TV shows. Look at that door! That cobbled door. It's gorgeous, but I don't recognize it for... as we know, I don't watch TV. Oh, okay, cool. An animated show. Beautiful, though. Absolutely beautiful. What a phenomenal... I mean, I love freestanding buildings, so thank you for letting me know. I only got about 2 in on J Hart's stream, and then I passed out. Thank you. Another thing that I almost left before seeing. Dragon Prince? Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't realize this was a basement. I thought this was a blank wall. Oh, nice. Very good. It doesn't look like it does not look like a doorway. It looks like when you come, look, doesn't it look like a wall? Right? I mean, that does not look like a doorway to me. I don't have any effects. She must not have sent them, published them. Interesting. Beautiful, beautiful work. I hope that, Raven, if you're watching this, please send me the effects and I'll come back and look at it again. Happy to. Give it the right... Yeah, I mean, I swear, I'm trying to be more careful, but I never would have noticed that. Okay. We did not do piffle sticks. Yesterday I wanted to do piffle sticks, but I'd already done it in Amaya. You guys have been so patient today when I've been looking for things and trying to figure stuff out. Oh, February's performance improvements plan is updated and here. Okay. Now live, patching overhaul, faster loading art and fixtures and characters, behind the scenes compatibility improvements phase 2, frame rate improvements, effects manager, and multi-threading works. These improvements are live. Okay, next is quarter 2 in development, update 26, which will be the next one, probably on the PTS. Server optimization and stability, focus on non-combat pets and player character loading. Client optimization and stability, previously named, frame rate improvements phase 2. Behind the scenes compatibility improvements phase 3. AoE ability performance on the server. Oh, they'll let us have AoEs again. Losers. All right, work is ongoing. Quarter 3 in development, 27, database caching, database worker optimization, and account database cold storage, client optimization and stability, critical memory improvements. They all sound good. Okay, so this is Pebble Sticks, who's super good. And I love how pretty this is. Hey, Swanks. While I'm at it, because I'm a moron, Ula and any other people who do their own streams, please do !SO and then your name. give yourself a shout out because I don't always know what your actual names for here are, because I know like Ula Kapala uses a different name. So please do promote yourselves. It's important that we support each other, and it means a lot to me if you use that. You gotta love Swankery. She's amazing. You are most welcome. This is stunning. Look at that. Oh wow, pretty. Because I want to support you guys too. You're my friends, whether or not you realize that, but you really are. Oh, I don't have a lot of real life friends. I have maybe 2, not counting my husband. Look at the vineyard type thing all along the wall here. Oh, I love the fencing. Sorry, I'm a little hurty. Give me a minute. Oh God, the pain is so bad right now. I took a Vicodin and it's not even helping. You know, even if I were laying down right now, the pain wouldn't stop. Thank you, Ash. You guys make me get up in the morning, put on outfits, get dressed, because I need you guys. Sorry, I'm crying because I'm in pain. Give me a second. This is like a 9 out of 10 pain level day. So please forgive me. It's been so bad since my husband's been gone. I've been doing so much of the stuff around the house that normally I wouldn't do. And so I've been wearing out and hurting. He'll be back though late tonight. And then he'll be able to help me. Probably midnight. So up until then I have to do things myself, but it shouldn't be too bad. It's mostly just at this point taking care of the boys, the kitties. Me too. I'm just having a really hard moment. So I got a note from my friend this morning, Griff, talking about, he made a joke with me about an Onion article. I think I told you guys about it. About a giant potato. I'll send you it. It's really cute. Here's the article. Gosh, you know, and I feel really guilty that I feel really guilty about how much extra lifting my husband has to do. You know what I mean? I really lean on him for a lot physically. And I feel guilty about it. But then he goes away and I realize just how much I do need to lean on him. It's like, I'll say to myself, I could do the laundry. There's no reason why I can't do, 3 or 4 loads of laundry. I've done that all my life. Why is that a big deal? Yeah, well, if I try to carry the laundry up and downstairs, then I end up in this shape. It's like 3 or 4 loads of laundry fuck me up. Not doing them, bringing them up and down the basement. Like, I could totally do the laundry. Cooking. You'd think it'd be simple, but carrying a heavy plate or something hurts. Cutting hurts. Yeah, I do help him in other ways. There's other things that I do, but it's like sometimes I wish I was just as capable as I used to be. And it's really hard to be 43 years old and be feeling like you're 90 and need a nurse. His mother is 75 and she does so much better than me. It's like she's a 20-year-old in terms of walking and doing things. She's so mobile. And I'm standing there next to a 75-year-old feeling like she did this wonderful thing. She took us on a trip to Florida with her. She didn't want to be alone. She had this timeshare that she was going to use, and so she wanted her son and her daughter-in-law to come with her. And so we did. And it was wonderful. This was like 2 or 3 years ago. And it was a great trip, great time. she's a tremendous human being. I adore her. But I wasn't able to keep up with them. I couldn't walk with them. And I'm, 40 and she's 75. It was really hard. Give me, guys, I really want to stop crying, but it's hurting so much. Just give me a little bit. So please forgive me for the emotion. It's just really bad right now. Anyway, yes, I did tell you not to compare yourself to others, and it's a good advice, and thank you for reminding me of it. I will try to stay strong, but sometimes it's just really hard. Oh my gosh, I love this. Piffle. That's gorgeous. You know what's pissing me off too, and we can laugh about this. I wanted to be able to do... I wanted to be able to do Murkmire, and I can't. Clicking for fighting, not really possible right now. So what I may end up doing is I may end up playing some Skyrim later and do it in God mode, and then we'll be good to go. I'm going to show you funny pictures too. My new favorite thing is Snapchat and Instagram filters. I am playing with them so much, and they make me laugh, and that's why I want to show them to you. They're really funny ones. I try to send them to Griff, but he's just like ignores it. But anyway, I showed you that potato article. So Griff posted that on my Facebook, and he thought it was really funny, and so did I. But I responded with, 800-ton potato? Are you trying to call me fat? He was horrified. I feel so bad. I was like, no. I knew you didn't mean it like that. He was just devastated that I thought that he was calling me fat. He's like, I would never do that. I was like, no, I knew you were kidding. I was kidding back. Don't worry about it. I haven't heard from him since. Oh, beautiful. That reminds me, I need to go up that floor. So, he's a good friend. He's a really good friend, and I feel like an idiot for all of that. But let me show you funny pictures. Give me a minute. Okay. Import selected. So, I don't know if you guys play with Snapchat or Instagram, but I'm past, like, that's younger than me set does that. Yes, I love the bamboo. This is gorgeous. Look at the additional rooms just made by that. Everyone has different strengths and weaknesses. I know how you feel a little. I don't have the amount of pain you have, but I'm 38 and my hips are screwed. I can't go hiking like others my age. I know, I used to hike all the time. And I live in a country full of mountains. It sucks that my hip muscles are basically gone because my femurs are in wrong. I do feel a little embarrassed that I can't do normal 38 people mountain things, but I try to remember that I can do what I can do. I can't do what I can't do, and that's okay. Yes, that is exactly how I feel. I used to hike. When I was 30, I got cancer, and it did a freaking number on me. And then I got rheumatoid arthritis after, so it's like one thing after another, and my body just never recovered, and now I can't hike, and it was like my favorite thing. I used to love to hike. Now I can't spend as much time out in nature or anything, but whatever. I have, just so you know, you can do bamboo as an effect. It's not the best effect in the world, but it was one of mine. And I apologize that it's not the best in the world, but I did try to take care of adding things that were, I'm feeling a little better, guys, thank you, from emotionally. I did try to add things that people can't afford. So, like, I have these wisterias. The party ones are also in EHT for that reason. I bought them from Cardi back when he was accepting money from me. I'll show them to you real quick. This is a beautiful home. Let me show you 2 more little quickie things. So, where is this? Okay. Funnypictures.com. Need funny pictures for humor purposes. And we will all laugh at stabbies. Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to survive it either. But I did. And what are you gonna do? That's kind of awesome, huh? I'm glad that I survived. Let me see if there's anything embarrassing here that I wouldn't want you guys to see. Nope. New folder. Snaps. Okay, let's do silly Snapchat shit. And I'm going to show you all the funny stuff that I've done. Because I'm a goofball. I mean, I don't know if you guys have played with this at all, but I have learned that it is hilariously funny. Okay. Let us look at snaps. Oh my gosh, they're hysterical. Just 1 second. Some of these may be dupes because I'm weird. Yesterday I did a whole bunch of them and they were just amazing. All right, that's pretty much it. So let's do this. Let's do this. Some of these are cute, but for the most part they're silly. Thank you. I gained 80 pounds when I got cancer. And funny enough, I actually did lose it all again. But then, is that it? Yeah, okay. So, this is me with rainbow hair, which I find hilarious. But there's better ones. This is just the one I happened to start on. With piercings, because that's funny to me. That'll never. Oops. No, I guess it's got to be that big. There's me as a kitty. Puppy. I love this one because it makes your eyes bigger and your jawline looks like you're a puppy. This is my husband deciding that he does not want me to make him into a kitten, but I don't care. This is me being a stupid. I love these. They just make me laugh. Oh, that's my boy Grant who's dying. Me as a puppy. Me as a raver. Because obviously I'm a raver. Don't they look so silly? Noir. I don't know what that one was. Another kitten. Oh, face switch! Aren't we the 2 ugliest people in the world in this? Oh my god, the face switch is just brutally ugly. We are just like the... Oh, it's so bad. We laughed so hard doing this. This is me with my vitiligo not covered. So you can actually see what I look like without makeup and why I put it on. This is me as pinup. This is one of the new Snapchat ones that cracked me up. And look, this is so creepy. This is what you'd look like as your twin. So it turned me into a girl that I would never look like. It was really creepy. My husband didn't like it. He's like, it's uncanny valley. This is me as a potato, which I already am. And that's just cute. I love this one. It's so cute. It makes your eyes big too. And flower. This is me with dork glasses. More dork glasses. I love this one. It's just such a total, doesn't look like me at all. Wait, is that the beginning? No. And then I start being goofy and just going with it and making funny faces. I feel like I look like AOC in this picture. And Stabity Dork is right. This one is great. I just totally started playing up for it because I just thought they were hilarious. Oh, this one was supposed to be scary. It's like Corpse Bride or something, and I just totally went with it. Silly. Oh, this one! I totally went with this one because, like, I was like, this is hilarious. And I sent it to my husband, and he just writes back in all caps, no. N-O period. Oh, Lizzo has one in case you're curious. Right? I don't know. This is just so not me, but it's hilarious. I just don't see myself. I am such a ham. I'm totally hamming it up. It's cracking me up. And this one, too, you could tell I got sillier and sillier as they went on and just started playing into it. I like this one because it makes me feel like I look like a celebrity or something. And then it just goofiness. Snapchat is like my favorite thing in the world now. Look at this dumb bunny face. Cracks me up. So whenever I'm starting to feel bad because I'm in pain, I go and try out Snapchat and make myself into a bat or something. Because I just think it's like adorable. It cracks me up so hard. Or I could just look at the pictures and I'm like, oh no, I'm drowning. Oh, this is my favorite. This is just my favorite. And my face is like, well, I got a fish on my head. I guess that's what I got. This one broke me. Oh my god, this one broke me. I just don't, it made my face into that and I just died. Oops. You can see my husband laughing at me. He just thought that was the best one ever. We both liked it. And here I'm Cleopatra. A little crown, a little noir. Oh, this is my husband doing the silly face one. So what I do is I take these pictures and I send them to my niece and nephews, all the silly ones, so that they can have a good laugh. But oh man, that is just amazing. It's so much fun. But you laugh if you see me and my mom trying to do. She's like 70 and apparently she doesn't go down things like stairs. Okay. Oh, I get it. I'm sorry. That's how I am with my mother-in-law, though, except that fact that she can get around really well. So let me show you the two effects I was just talking about real quick. But those are the best, aren't they? Like, you could feel down, but when I feel really down and I'm like super sad, I like to look at funny things like that and take funny pictures. They totally break me. All right, landscaping. I had him make this. If you ever see my name on next to an effect, it's because I paid for it and submitted it. So, for example, this is those wisteria, the party colored wisteria that you can't get without crowns. So I had him add this so that we can all have access to it. And if you ask me, it looks really realistic. I don't think it looks fake at all. I think it comes off really, really good. I think it looks right, you know? The bamboo, I did the same thing, but it's not as good. It's too fake looking, but you can fiddle with it. So for example, here's the bamboo. I'm not saying it's great or anything, but what you can do is fiddle with the colors. Like you can make them darker like that. You can make the contrast less so that it doesn't look as bright. just a lot of different things you can do with it to make it look less fake. Also, just making it smaller might work too, you know? Tall is, I don't know. It's not my favorite effect. I didn't do a good job on it. But those are things that I'd put in because I don't want us to have to pay for an arm and a leg for crown stuff. The other one I did like that was, one last one I'll show you is the willow tree. I was pissed that I didn't have a willow tree. Where'd it go? There it is. Willow tree, weeping. Yeah, I wanted a willow tree. So here you go. This is a screenshot of a willow tree that I made, and it's as best as I can do so we don't have to pay crowns for things. And then you may want to make it a little bigger, but especially if it's outside of bounds, you wouldn't know for sure that that's a willow tree. And then you have to mess with colors, of course. Make the colors a little less drastic. And there you go. I think it looks fine. So if you want willows and you don't want to pay Crown Star money for willows, there you go. So just some options, you know. You may not like it, but at least you have options, right? All right, let's look at one more, I guess, and then we'll call it. Wow, it's only noon. I feel like I've been going for hours and hours. How long have I been going for? 2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay, I have been going for as long as it feels. All right, one more. Let's do research. This is probably for the contest. Does anyone know if this research entered the contest? Because I didn't watch the whole contest yet. I'm probably gonna, after this, probably gonna lay down and get some rest. Hopefully I'll wake up feeling in less pain. So I'm not gonna do the stadium. I don't know what I'm gonna do for Eleanor Rigby, if I'm gonna do anything at all. All right, wow. Research. Holy crow. Robot League, he says. Hold on. So this is, it looks like an arena. Oh, maybe this is going to be for the arena. Okay. I'm surprised that he doesn't have bunnies doing things. Bunnies fighting robots. Maybe he will. Who knows? Oh, wow. Holy crap. Oh, my goodness. What's... Wow. This is an arena. Or a... Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Amazing. So, that lava effect needs work. And I've told Cardi that, but... Yeah. I get it. I get it. You don't have a lot of options for lava, but it's very fake looking. But that's not research's fault. So he's got robots fighting each other? I have to look at them though. That's incredible. These are insane cobbles. Just crazy. Wow. And then I think that was his dragon. He probably just moved that dragon here in one piece. This is nuts. Incredible. Look at that ray gun. Yeah, you would, Swanks. This is totally your style with vehicles. You know, I bet you he animated this whole thing. I apologize, research, for if I've spoiled anything. I hope not. But I look forward to you showing me this, or us, uh, the way that you intended to show it. And it'll be really awesome because this is pretty cool. I am kind of shocked that I have seen no bunnies yet, though. Bunnies should have been driving all of those things. How can you have a home without a bunny? It's like I don't even know you. All right, upstairs. Because I saw stuff on the balcony. All right, sorry no EU today, guys. I'm just not feeling well enough. What is he up to? Wow, that's nuts. Really cool. Oh, look at these thrones. Made thrones out of... Wow, I don't even have words anymore. That's how bad off I am right now. No, all of the words are gone. Oh, I love it too. All right. So I probably didn't do this any justice, but I'm pretty sure it's going to show up in the stadium contest. So I'm going to call it because I'm in, as you know, a lot of pain. So I will catch you folks later. I may be on later tonight because I'm going to be all alone all day. But if I don't, I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. And have a good one, guys. I really appreciate spending time with you. So